Mints are often considered a food item and is often consumed as an after-meal refreshment or before business and social engagements to improve one's breath odor. Mints are also believed to soothe the stomach, given their association with natural byproducts of the plant genus Mentha. Mint candy is basically sugar, flavored with either mint flavoring or any of the mint oils, such as peppermint oil, spearmint, or wintergreen. But how does it all come together? How are these sweet but minty treats made? Primarily, mints, which are considered confectionery, are made mainly from sugar. So we begin by mixing the glucose, sugar, and water together until they become a homogeneous mixture. Following this, the homogeneous mixture is then loaded into a machine known as the pre-dissolver. In here, the existent sugar crystals are dissolved. After pre-dissolution, the mixture becomes clearer and is then collected to be cooked. It takes about 3 minutes to cook, after which it is taken to the vacuum cooler until it becomes cooled syrup. From that point, it is moved to the flavor mixer for about 3 to 5 minutes. It is at this stage that the flavor is added. In this case, the menthol and eucalyptus oil are weighed according to recipe and then added to the syrup. When this is completed, in a very robust process, the mixture is placed on a cooling table. Here, it is kneaded and further kneaded. The science behind this act is that as it is kneaded and hardens, the heat is transferred from the product to the table. The cooling table is a special machine. It has cold water circulating in it as well to better serve its purpose. The kneading continues until the required texture and temperature are achieved. From here, it is placed into a kneading machine to further cool and knead the mixture. As soon as the required texture is achieved, the dough-like mixture is then placed in the bath roll-on. This gives it a cylindrical yet thin shape, allowing it to pass through the size roller, and ultimately ending in the die. The die is what gives the candy, in this case the mints, their shape. As with all dies, this one is precast to certain specifications to give the candy its unique size and shape. After going through the die, the result, or the newly formed mint candies, are taken by conveyor into the cooling tunnel. The cooling tunnel is a large cooling chamber with shelves that allow for easy cooling and sorting of the mints as they head into the wrapping machine. This machine, the wrapper, operates almost ingeniously as it collects, wraps, and releases the wrapped candy onto the conveyor. After wrapping, the mints are taken again by conveyor to the packaging machine, where they are packaged for distribution. So, there you have it, the making of mint candies. As you would have observed, it's not only love that is needed to make things sweet. In this case, it was a lot of heat and kneading that was required to make that, at times, life-saving candy, the mints.